loves, welcome to my channel. My name is Jane Lawrence and I am that media girl. Anyways, today I will be telling you how I got 6,000 subscribers in 1 week right after monetization. And I'll also be sharing with you my secrets and strategy for getting that 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hour, the lessons that I learned after monetization. Alright, so if you are a young YouTuber and you would like to learn, you would like to figure out what my experiences are, then you better keep on watching. For staying tuned and wanting to find out what I did. But before we kickstart, you know the drill. Click on the subscribe button, click on all so that you will be notified whenever I post a video here, alright? Thank you so much. Let's get right into it. Now, I think I would have been in the league of Dima Ume or Sisi Hemi if I knew what they were into when I first discovered them way back in 2012. When I found out that some set of people do YouTube. In my head, I was thinking these people were sort of jobless, coming on YouTube to create a content around what they're cooking, how their lives are going, their makeup and all that. I felt like these were set of people who want to be famous or want to be on TV, but never really got the chance. If I had known what these people saw back then in 2012, at this point in time, I probably would be in their league, having like over 300,000 subscribers and earning a lot of money from YouTube. But now that I got laid off and out of a job, I've come to realize the much opportunity that YouTube offers content creator. If you're only consistent, you're churning out good videos, and you're racking that view. There is so much that you can make. This is a gold mine. And I feel like Africans have not yet scratched the surface of what YouTube has got to offer. So straight into it, when I started YouTube, I started it because I got laid off and I wanted to do something other than sleeping and crying and thinking about my life and getting depressed. So I was like, why not just go into YouTube? You've got the voice, you've learned presentation skills, you have been in the media, so this is for you. I mean, like, you're out of TV, you can create your own TV by doing what you love and what you're always passionate about. And to top it all up, YouTube still will pay you at the end of the day if you're really hardworking. But to be honest with you, I never really thought how difficult it would be being a YouTuber, being a content creator. It is a whole lot of work. And this is not me trying to discourage anyone. Now, I started out creating lifestyle content, going out to places. And that was something that I thought to start because, I mean, like, I never really figured out that I could talk about relationship. Taking you way back to 2010, I was a radio personality, so I was always talking about love, sex, and relationship. And I thought to myself, that is something that I could do, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted people to take me seriously, you know. So a friend of mine told me that, Jane, a lot of people would want to see you talk. A lot of people would want to hear your opinion on things. So why not just sit down and talk? You're not a celebrity, so no one would want to sit down and watch your boring life, except you're going to flashy places, you're traveling around, you're meeting with people, you're meeting with celebs. But aside that, no one would want to sit and watch your boring lifestyle. So why not talk about something, give an opinion? People want answers to their relationship life. And I was like, no, but I really want to talk about politics. Another friend of mine said, you know what, politics is something that they do on TV. We have a whole lot happening around, so why not just talk about relationships? So I said, okay, fine. I sat down and I did one video. I can't remember what the video is. It could be signs that your girlfriend is into runs, prostitution. And I saw how much views that video gathered. Unlike the lifestyle that I was doing, I was only getting 50 views. And I knew how much work I put into editing these videos. And then the money that I had to spend going to places, to cover places, transportation and all that. Money that I did not even have. So having to sit down to talk about something, talk about relationship, and have this much views. I think I had like 200 views on one video, and I was like, okay, if I could have that, just sitting down, not going out, and being safe away from the pandemic in my house, why not just sit and take the less expensive option? And that was what I did. So I started talking about relationship, and then I did something else. I incorporated sex, which gave me the idea to talk about how to eat her like a champ. That video blew. It blew in such a way that in less than 30 minutes, I had 100 views. And 100 views in less than 30 minutes is just something that I struggle for in other videos for 5 days or more. So I was like, okay. Now I realize why people say sex sells. Of course it does. So I decided I was going to talk about sex. That's going to be my strategy. A lot of people want to listen to someone bold talk about sex and help their sex lives. And with that result, I had to do another video, which is how to give him a blowjob and make him cry. That video blew. It went viral after 1 week. It went viral. Like, it went viral, but not so much. I think I had like 5,000 views. It started growing to 10,000 and all that before it became ineligible. I started YouTube August 7th, and between August and December, my views were really low. I was having views in tens, in hundreds, but I wanted more, and I wanted to be monetized because that would be my source of income at that point. So I had to do something. And in December was when I switched up my content and I started talking about sex. So I saw the views, and in no time I got monetized because I had gotten my 1,000 subscribers and then 4,000 watch hours. And it was so easy for me because as my subscribers grew, my watch hour grew alongside it. You get, so it wasn't as if my subscribers grew faster than my watch hours. And then I got monetized in January 27th. It took YouTube 2 days to monetize my channel. And then right after monetization, boom, another video just went viral, and that was a video that I did 2 months ago, which was Eat Her Like a Champ. And that was my first sexual video. It went viral, to the point that my subscribers grew from 100 to 700 to 800 to 1,000, and I'm like, wow. Then my view time also grew. It grew from 1,000 views a day to 20,000 views a day. I was going bonkers, and just barely 2 days after monetization. I can remember I got monetized on a Sunday, then on Tuesday, boom, my video just went viral. And in 1 week, in the space of 1 week, I had that channel blow up. I had 6,000 subscribers. I had comments on that video. The video blew from 10,000 views to over 200,000 views in a week. And then it came down, boom, after a week. Back to square one. Jesus Christ. That was another lesson that I learned. When you're consistent all the time on YouTube, when YouTube sees or senses that this particular channel gets their content coming out on a particular day, you know, the algorithm picks it up and gets the cue that people are engaging, people are commenting, people are liking, people are subscribing. It gets a clue that there is a particular video that people are interested in. It picks it up and recommends it and puts it on suggested page, and that's how your video gets viral. So if the percentage of your suggested video is like over 50%, then just know that that video is going to go viral at any time. So that was what happened. And then I noticed that people started binge watching other of my videos. So the views increased, the comments increased, the engagement increased. As people were engaging and commenting on my content, I was also engaging. So a lot of people were, you know, subscribing day in, day out. It was massive. I almost thought I was going to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of February, but that's not happening. That's not happening. But so far we're up to 7,000, more than 7,000 subscribers. I think 7,500 subscribers right now. So that's sort of impressive, putting into consideration that I got monetized January 26th, you know. So this is what I have learned also after monetization. It is way tougher as well after monetization. The work begins right after monetization, because when you get monetized, money doesn't just flow from YouTube. YouTube is never in a hurry to pay you. What you need to do is they need to see that you're working really hard, and then you're attracting people to your channel. You're having lots of viewership on your videos. The more views you get, the more you get paid. If you don't have views, you won't get paid. Even if you have 1 million subscribers, if you don't have views on a particular video, you're not going to be paid high. So you might just end up having like 1 cent in a day or $1 on a video because you don't have a lot of views on that video. And that's what's currently happening to me right now, because ever since my viral content, every other content now is struggling to get views, but not as bad as when I first started anyways. But the good thing is that as a YouTuber, this can be very discouraging for you when you don't have a viral content. That's why it shouldn't be about getting a viral content. You should be creating content that are going to be evergreen. This is how I sense YouTube works. It will just one day pick up a content of yours, as long as you're consistent, as long as there are activities going on that channel. It will pick it up 1 year, 5 months, 2 months down the lane and make it go viral. If you don't already have like really good content on your channel, new subscribers don't have anything to binge watch on. That's why I'm going to say this. No matter how many views you have on your videos, do not get discouraged, because a day will come that one video will go viral. I don't know how that happens, but it will go viral. And when that happens, you should have had lots of content that you put so much of your time creating. Now, just understand that YouTube is not a walk in the park. You have to put your time, energy, resources into that channel. So if you're looking at earning millions of naira or millions of dollars on YouTube in a day or after monetization, you have to really think well, because it's a different ball game altogether after you're monetized. You've got to have that view. So if you don't have that view yet, you will not be able to earn as much money as you think YouTubers earn. That's why sometimes it feels like a full-time job being a YouTuber. It feels that way. You need to be mentally prepared to go into YouTube knowing that it is hard work, it requires your time, it requires you researching, and not just you coming in front of a camera to blab. All right, you have to do your research, because look at it, this is how I think. There are lots of people out there who know better what you're talking about. So you have to have done research before talking, and then find your niche. Sometimes when you start off as a young YouTuber, you might not necessarily know what your niche should be. So find a niche, and that will come as you go on creating content and you seeing what people liking and commenting on, what videos are getting much views. From there you can tell what your niche should really be. That's why it's important for you to communicate with your subscribers in the comment section. Do not ignore, you're forming a community, so you need to understand what the mind of your average subscriber is like. Understand what content they're trying to see on your channel, and then do searchable content as well. Go on YouTube, figure out, before you do a video, figure out what content is searchable. Most of the time as a young YouTuber, you have to create content that people are looking for, not the content that you feel that you want to show to people. Because what you want might not be what the viewers or what your subscribers want, and that can invariably affect your viewership. All right? So you need to have that at the back of your mind. And then collaborating with other YouTubers can be of great help to your channel. So find a YouTuber that is willing to collaborate with you and do it and have fun. Just be creative with your content editing, because YouTube is really hard work. I feel like for one person creating a content and posting it on YouTube, we're not getting much credit like we ought to, because that's like one person doing 10 people's job. You're creating content, you're scripting, you're a script writer, you are also the camera person, you're also the presenter, you're also the stylist, you're also, what else are you also? You're the editor and editing videos. That's a different ball game altogether. So it's not an easy space to be, but you can strive if you're consistent, if you're dogged, if your mind is set to excel, just like I am set to excel. You would see all of these hurdles or all of this hard work paying off in the future. So keep doing you, keep pushing out content, don't stop. If you want it to be 2 times a week, do it, be consistent, you would see the result. Make a target, write a blueprint. How do you want to end this year? Do you want to end this year every month consistently putting out content day in, day out? If you can do it twice a day, cool for you. If you can do it 2 times a week, still cool. If you can do it once a week, that's still fine. The problem with doing it once a week is that you might not grow as fast as those who do it 2 times a week, or maybe 3 times a week, or maybe every day a week, all right? So where do you want to be before the year runs out? Do you want to have 100,000 subscribers before the year runs out? Then you have to write your plans out and run with them, all right? That's it. Thank you so much for staying tuned. If you really do enjoy this content, don't you forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends and families. Until next time, don't give up. There's so much opportunities that YouTube has been able to give every content creator that has been able to understand how YouTube works, figured it out, mastered it, and are working with it. All right, so don't fail, because you're not a loser.